Welcome back to This Was No Boating Accident.
Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Dead Money DLC.
Oh, Dead Money DLC indeed. Oh yeah, we need to talk to Dean Domino. You need to carry some of my garbage. Actually, you know what? Let's consolidate some of this garbage first.
We'll consolidate, then give him stuff.
Alright, well. Oh, heck. Alright, well. Oh, hell yeah. We'll get our cosmic knife all up to snuff.
Oh, fancy. So fancy.
So fancy.
So fancy.
Alright, well, we still are over encumbered.
Oh, boo. Come here, Dean.
Alright.
Let's steal.
Alright. Well.
Acoustic
Why
guitar.
do I have this acoustic guitar? I don't know what that's for, but I'm assuming it's important. Alright, so he can have all these mugs. All this duct tape.
And 3 syringes.
He can have all this lead.
And the medical braces.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Pilot light.
Pre-war book.
Oh yeah, why do we even have these stupid pre-war books? Alright, if we come across another shop that'll just buy stuff, we'll do that. Alright, that freed up a lot of space.
Yes, it did.
Alright, we're back on the move, folks.
Let's
like
continue.
Mannequin 2. Well,
Yeah.
there's the basement.
Yeah, we just had a mannequin with a collar on it, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Mannequin 2 on the move.
Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without Cloud.
Yeah. It used to be a real nice part of town. Then the Cloud moved in. I've heard it 1,000 times. Whoa.
It's an auto dock.
That must be what it is. Alright, that is cool.
And that's what I assume what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming it is too. I think I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, Mark 9 auto dock.
Oh, that's sweet.
This unusually looking auto dock still has a series of diodes and buttons that appear to work.
Well, I could heal all my crippled limbs.
Do you have any?
Not really, no.
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Get into the clinic basement and turn off the power to shielded speakers in the auto dock wing.
Okay, I get it.
We have to go down to the basement.
Getting real tired of tourist season.
I'm getting real tired of tourists.
Yeah. Bitch and complain.
The tourists, they come in and they buy fudge with their dock shoes. Oh, wow, it just got darker, alright. Ooh, look at, there's like a treasure trove of stuff down here.
There's a lot of duct tape.
More stuff to weigh me down.
Oh, we found the maintenance closet.
Ooh.
Aha!
Clinic power status, auto docks powered, security holograms powered, music speakers powered. Note, please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance.
We are in management.
Well, I suppose we could just disengage the power for the entire building. Well, what can we do? We can make a clean cosmic knife. We can make a knife spear. We can recycle those. I guess we'll do that. Alright, let's just turn off the power. I think this is the only thing down here.
New.
Clinic power status.
Completed. Find Christine in the auto dock wing in the clinic.
Emergency backup enabled on the, on them and the holograms. Well, the holograms are up on the second floor, fucking off.
New.
Oh no, looks like Mr. Sinclair should have paid the power bill. I almost called him Mr. House.
And that's outside the DLC.
Way to run this place. Guess you need. What, you need surgery done?
Greed is in the blood, groove is in the heart.
Out of here.
Oh man.
The speakers
So
of
many
all
Sierra Madre
make
trips.
My nerves do a dance.
Oh, my nerves. Ooh, what's on this terminal? Exhaustion. Miss Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse. So we ended up ordering the new auto-dock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the auto-dock ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. They have already spoken to the staff about the side effects and the dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible. Unfortunately, he said he'd look into it. Guess his contract with Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Oh, a little bit of foreshadowing there. Alright, so Ms. Keys apparently is constantly exhausted, and her voice is constantly given out. And she sounds like a big pain in the ass. Like a true diva.
And apparently, for what I've been reading, she's quite a junkie.
I was gonna say, I guarantee the exhaustion is probably because they're trying to get her off the Med-X.
Mm-hmm. She's like, no, I need more.
Ooh, scrap metal, that's handy.
Christine! Malfunctioning auto dock.
Getting real tired of tourists. He's no offense, but you guys are lowering the
Something's
bar.
wrong with this auto dock.
Oh,
Whoa,
gee.
hi!
Oh my god! It
It
just works, Bethesda.
just works. It just works. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times and winces at his sifting air.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking Bethesda. Okay, are you alright? She looks at you, blinks, and then opens her mouth, but nothing comes up. Oh, well, I wish I could see something. Traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen. Okay, so she doesn't have any vocal cords from the sound of it. Did someone cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken at a glance. She glances at, recoils, her mouth open, but nothing comes up. Alright, so the auto dock fucked up her vocal cords.
Looks back at you, your hands clenched into fists.
Huh. This isn't what it looks like. If you... what's the matter?
Oh, Muffin again winces, frowns, and drags a finger across the motion. She looks angry than pained now. Frowning, she touches her throat again. Gently, her hand brushes her collar. Then her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow. She traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers.
It's bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off.
She looks surprised. She notices your collar and raises an eyebrow.
Let's just say we're in this together.
She frowns, narrows her eyes, and slowly shakes her head.
I wish I could see any of this. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here.
She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you.
Look, together we can get out of this.
She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms.
Nope. I let you out of the auto dock. I can put you back in there just as fast.
Her eyes widen, her eyes gauge yours. She then touches your wounds and an expression crumbles in anger. Oh, you lost karma.
Oh, good. Fine. We would hate to carve up you any more than you already are.
Your beating expression vanishes in stone-faced glare.
I wish I could see any of this fucking game. Glad we understand each other. Let's go.
Christine glances at your follower, shakes her head, points at you, her, and nods in the direction of the fountain. Alright.
And she's off. I didn't even get a chance to look at her because the game glitched out so fucking bad.
New quest, Fires in the Sky. Christine stomps, glances at the speaker, and glances at your collar, frowning.
Ooh, she looks pissed. It's a delayed speaker. If we stand too long near one, it'll go off.
Taps the collar and opens and closes her hand really fast.
She taps the collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. Okay, well... She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then at your collar. After a second, she opens and closes her hand slower.
You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow.
She is about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and then shakes her head. She points at the collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion. Jesus Christ! Alright, does that work with any other collar? She frowned. She opens her mouth, then makes a motion, tuning a dial, then points at herself.
It's just your frequency. She nods once and again, points to you, then the Pip-Boy.
Alright, so she can make her collar disabled for a while.
But only between us.
But only between us.
Notions for you to go ahead.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Can't go in there.
Alright, so we have our party.
Alright, so, yeah, we finally got the last member of the crew, I guess. Alright, let's just go out to the meta. You know, we've never actually been out here. Or have we? I don't know. Oh, yeah, we've been here.
Oh!
Oh, wow, this
There's
place
2 of 'em.
is overran.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. Start shooting, Tex. Or Bear Trap Fist, one or the other.
Yeah, it's probably the best bet.
Oh, we do have a cosmic knife. Are cute. Tear them apart.
There we go. Put a little light on this situation now. Alright, well, we got a ton of these throwing spears anyway. Alright, so yeah, we were here.
Yeah.
We just never went in. Alright, well, we got the last member of our party.
Alright, back to the villa.
And apparently she talks, or doesn't talk, and the dialogue tree for her goes by so fast you can't fucking read it.
What's next?
Well, next we leave, Dean.
Of course. It was getting too quiet.
Ha! Proper dead.
No limbs in anything.
Alright. Well, that was a fun bit of fun.
Yes, it is.
Chivalry. Wait, you know what? I think... Oh, yeah, we got a DC Medical Journal of Internal Medical... DC Journal of Internal Medicine.
Nice. That'll come in handy.
Yeah, it just increased our stat by 4. Actually, our stat might have already been maxed out, I don't know. Alright, well... Can we turn anything in? Oh, hell yeah.
Woohoo.
We've got over 1,000 chips. And knowing me, I'll never spend them. Alright, well, we're still a little over encumbered. You know what I want to do, though?
What do you want to do?
I want to go back to that one shop.
Yeah,
The one with the ghost.
Yeah, the holograms.
Because I guarantee...
Hello!
Ooh.
Still looking.
18 dickhead.
Although I'm all for following. Let's steal.
I could steal Dean's tuxedo. That'd be funny. Alright. I know, I'm over encumbered. Don't worry, we'll get rid of plenty of it. Ah. Hello, sir or madam. I would like to trade. Do you have anything I can buy? Alright. Let's see, what can we... Oh, well, he's got a couple stim packs. I want those. Ooh. Some junk food. Sierra Madre Martini. Let's just see how much. Holy crap, that's a lot. 100. Aha! Good enough.
Woohoo! Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Alright, well, we just got rid of a lot of stuff. Took us forever, but we did.
Alright, the gang's all here.
Oh, she glares at me. Those facial scars weren't done by the autodoc. Your throat scar was.
She nods slowly and puts her hands in front of her throat, closes slowly, and points at you.
I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real autodoc to do that.
She shivers slightly and shakes her head.
Uh-huh. I don't understand. Why did they shave you bald?
Christine looks blankly at you. She touches her head, smiles, and shakes her head.
So you cut your own hair off?
She waves her hand, she shakes her head, she nods in the direction of the casino.
No, wait. I want to hear this. You were bald before?
She nods an exasperated look and makes a circle with her hands, repeats it twice more, then raises her hands and she hits both hands in front of her, makes a motion with her hands as if writing something.
Ha! Triggered! Wait. There's a Brotherhood of Steel symbol, right? You're a scribe?
She nods, looks impressed.
Oh. How the hell did you get out here?
She shrugs, then she points to you and shrugs.
Ha! Yeah, fair enough. Were you researching something?
She shakes her head. shakes her head and makes a motion of 2 fingers walking.
Uh-huh. Were you over the moon?
She shakes her head and rolls her eyes. I know the feeling.
You were looking for someone.
She nods and raises a finger.
Not a finger.
A robot? Man? Or a woman?
A robot?
She shakes her head and pumps her fist near her chest.
Uh-huh.
Alright, someone alive. She nods and makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down. She raises her hands and clenches them at the sky.
An angry bearded man.
She points at your Pip-Boy.
You were looking for a man in a vault?
She shakes her head, points at your Pip-Boy again.
You were looking for a vault boy?
She shakes her head, points at your Pip-Boy again, and makes a talking motion with her hand.
The man on the Pip-Boy holotape, Elijah.
She nods, looks concerned, taps at the side of her head, and expands her hands.
Someone smart.
She nods, then circles her ear.
And insane. And nuts!
She nods, frowns.
Alright, so someone who's crazy smart. Sounds like it's pretty important to you to find this person.
She frowns, raises 2 fingers, and has them walk together. She looks down the 2 fingers, and her face becomes angry. Then she chops her hand down and draws the 2 fingers apart. 1 finger points at the sky.
He cut you off from someone.
She nods.
Family, husband.
She frowns, shakes her head, and even more so at husband.
Oh my god, this is Veronica's fucking girlfriend.
Boyfriend?
What, your wife?
She shakes her head but rolls it to side to side.
Oh, girlfriend.
She hesitates, then waves her hand.
Well, explains why she shaved all her head off. All her hair off. You were more than girlfriends, lovers, and I had other questions. I do not care.
She raises an eyebrow, then tilts her head slightly.
You can't you communicate some other way? Can you write?
Christine frowns and pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery.
So, brain damage? Something to do with the surgery?
She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, then puts on an odd, staring face. She keeps the blank face for a second, then slowly blinks, looks around, she licks her hands, shakes them.
That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes pre-war.
She nods slowly and makes a motion of typing and draws X's and lines in the air, then gives a thumbs up.
You can still do numbers and calculations.
She nods.
Alright, so they gave her shock treatment to basically wipe her memory of writing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I had other questions.
Raises an eyebrow, tilts her head slightly. What
weapons are you skilled at?
Christine draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, and pulls an imaginary knife from behind her back. She moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds hands up in martial arts stance, turns up both hands into pistols. Then she holds one pistol up, takes aim, and sighting along the barrel, and does a single shot.
Energy weapons, explosives, melee weapons, and guns it is after it. Is that all?
She nods. Once.
Alright, well, fine. I think we should travel together.
Christine glances at your companion, shakes her head, and raises her index finger.
Alright, well, you know what? I didn't want her as a friend anyways. Oh, wait, there's an enemy over here.
You're dead. Dead.
Well, we killed an abomination.
Now it's time for dismember him. Aha! Alright.
Alright, well, we're all at the fountain.
Sierra Madre may wait. Not...
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your parts in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the Gala event itself.
Oh, Gala event.
It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly.
Aha.
You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
Yeah.
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
What is the Gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the Gala. After that, the real work begins.
What do you mean?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
We'll head out then.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
Huh. Alright. Dean has gone to the Villa Fountain.
Alright.
Strike
up the band.
Alright, well. Alright, well, I guess we're taking Dog to substation blah 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 on the thing.
Yeah, Salida del Sol.
That's the one he suggested to take first.
So, are we on our way to somewhere else? A gala event, perhaps?
What do you know about the Gala event?
The gala event is the way to bring the old man out. He won't show himself until the casino doors are open. So triggering the event is key. And the key. The question becomes, can we trust each other to do this? We'll see. If we go there, you'll have to give me control. If you bring Dog out, then I'll make sure you pay in blood.
Any reason why you're assigned to this point on the map?
Maybe it's familiar, comfortable. Practice makes perfect. And as much as it bruises my ego, some things require brute strength. In the right combination. Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town.
Ooh.
Okay, so he's the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I had other questions for you.
More. Don't push your luck.
We need to discuss tactics and positioning.
Nah, that's enough for now.
We'll see.
Alright.
If it isn't the clever one.
What do I want? I need you to get to your Gala event position.
Maybe Dog will obey you. I'm not as easily broken.
You just said that you needed to do it to get your damn, fine, whatever. That's enough for now.
We'll see. Might be able to rip the Pip-Boy off his arm with it.
Was that him floating above the fountain, the boss man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. We should keep it down, or else the ghost people are going to swarm the gates. Vera hologram or no.
Know anything about this Gala event we're supposed to trigger?
Supposed to be the grand opening of the Sierra Madre. Lots of lights, music, the works. And he's going to use the Gala event to open the casino? But that's interesting.
Why, it sure is interesting. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Maybe the drain in power. That'll cause the security systems to shut down enough to let us in. But getting back out? No, the place will close up tighter than an opening at the Fronds. Or Danny Parker's sphincter when he has to tip a doormat.
Alright, how's the Gala event tied to the casino? That makes no sense.
Right, look. So, not everything about the villa was the pinnacle of bright ideas. In order to pull off the gala, old Sinclair had to get creative. The Sierra Madre announcement, for example. Not just for the casino, not at all. The gala's tied to the casino, draws on its power. Might cause it to reset itself, open the doors for a bit like it was supposed to.
What do you mean about the Sierra Madre broadcast?
Well, Vera's beautiful voice doesn't run on casino power exactly. Her broadcast is tied into the emergency broadcast signal for the Sierra Madre. You know, in case of attack. Well, guess what? The night of the gala event, the emergency signal went out all right. But because the broadcast had been hooked up to the gala event, instead of an emergency signal, you get Vera's voice on the radio. Great, huh?
So it's not an invitation, it's a call for help.
Yeah, the Sierra Madre's last song. One only a few people are ever going to hear. A little sad, but what can you do?
According to the marker, you're slated for a spot in Puesta del Sol.
No, looks like a rooftop in Puesta del Sol. In better days, nice view. Now, it's the last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring, summer and fall, a little bit in winter, is a prime resort spot for ghost people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over there, or leave me there, no thanks.
Any idea why he wants you there?
Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process of elimination, lowest common denominator. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two minds about it. Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope not. Or we're royally jonesed.
What about Christine?
Christine, that her name? Nice name. I mean, you can't see it on posters, but never mind. I don't know. She might need to hold some place where speaking isn't important. Like stage tech? Lighting? Got me. And me? I've had prime billing in Europe, New York, and this gig doesn't feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist.
I'm not following you.
Odd man out, dead weight. Someone you need holding the toolbox, the nurse passing the scalpel, the chauffeur driving you to the concert. Any guy with hands is who he needs up on that rooftop. Guess he thinks I don't rate looking like I do. Poor him.
Yeah, that's enough for now.
I'd shed a tear, but I'm sure we'll be chatting again. Well, now, if it is...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, before... Vera, you know her?
Yeah, don't you? Or... guess Vera Keys got lost along with the rest of the Hollow archives when the bomb hit, huh? Ghost in name and image. Still a looker, though. Got to hand it to Sinclair. Sure can pick him. Well, or get picked. Whichever.
Can you tell me about her?
Vera was a big star back before the bomb. Not the best actress, but, well, she had other talents. Nice voice, nice legs. For some reason, Sinclair, he built this place. She caught his eye. Once he was hooked, that was it. Had to have her. So made the introductions, and guess what? He builds this place for her like some kind of Cleopatra obsession. Wasn't always a death trap.
Huh, so you met her before she met Sinclair.
Of course. What? Some kind of surprise to you that I knew people once? I used to have my name in lights, all right? Knew a dozen Veras, or whatever her name was. Vera Keys. Figured I could pay Sinclair back. Introduce the two. Guy was a slouch in the dame department. Had to pick up the slack somehow.
All right, well... I think we should travel together.
Strike up the band. Domino's back in town.
All right. So I guess we're going to have to drag every one of these guys to their spots so they can do the thing and we can get into the casino. Mm-hmm. But, you know what? It's the end of the episode.
End of the episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And have a good day, everyone.
Yeah.
The gang's all here.